Warren Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on this app. It's called Field Agent. Okay, this is a very, very interesting one that I came across. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to review Field Agent, and then you can decide for yourself whether you want to get involved in this program to earn some additional money on the side or not. Right. So a lot of the times, the programs that I tend to research are get paid online websites, survey websites, get paid to do certain activities and stuff like that, even affiliate marketing, internet marketing stuff. And this one is really interesting, and it's called Field Agent. And basically what they are is they are a retail research company, all right, that basically works via app, okay? And you essentially become an in-field auditor. So that means you download the app, you fill out all your information, right? You go through a series of survey questions, and then once you get qualified, all you have to do is, based on where you're located in the world and which city you're located, because certain countries and certain cities have more jobs than other jobs, you will get jobs where you have to go out there and do basically audits on products, services and in retail environments. So you would basically go to a supermarket, take a picture of the food. You would go to retail outlets, take pictures of clothing and stuff like that. And for every job that you do, you get paid between $2 and $12. So it just depends on the job. All right. Now the only thing, I guess the only problem with Field Agent is that it depends on where you live. Okay. So it's very big in the US. They're also, available in Australia, in the UK, and in Germany, but it depends on the city that you live in, right? So if, for example, you live in Ohio, in the middle of nowhere, then the jobs that you're gonna get are not a lot, right? But if you're living in like New York City or LA or Chicago, big cities, then there are a lot more jobs available. Okay, so it just depends on where you live, okay, and who you are. Because if you live in Ohio and you want to, and you're living pretty far out from the main city, then it doesn't really make sense for you to jump in your car and drive, whatever it is, 30 miles to take a picture of something and get paid like $5 because you've got to pay for fuel charges, parking, and all that kind of stuff, right? So it just depends on where you live and how many jobs you can get access to. Okay, but the good thing about Field Agent is that it's a real app and it is a real service, right? So the cool thing about what they do is, if you come down here, they even have an update on what's going on with the coronavirus, right? So yes, it has affected the business in general. So it just depends on when you're watching this, right? If you're watching this video right now, right in the right smack bang in the middle of when the coronavirus is happening. I don't know when you're watching this video, because this video will be up on YouTube for a very, very long time, right? This may have already passed the coronavirus stage, but if you are here, they even talk about how the coronavirus has affected field agents as well, which is pretty cool actually. So they're not ignoring what's going on. They're still talking about it. And during the lockdown period, you can still go to the supermarkets. I mean, retail is closed, right? But you can still buy stuff on, Amazon. You can still buy stuff on, e-commerce platforms, depending on where you live in the world. And you can still take pictures of the products. So you're still able to receive products and still get jobs, which is pretty cool, all right? So that's a good thing about Field Agent. Now, the question is, oh, and by the way, when you hit a certain threshold, you get paid out via PayPal. That's how it works, okay? Now, the question is how much money can you earn with Field Agent, right? Well, the thing is it depends on a lot of factors, right? First of all, it depends on where you live. Okay, so if you live in a major city in the US, then you can probably get access to a decent amount of jobs. Now, the amount of jobs that you get access to and the amount that you're getting paid is still not that much if you really think about it, because it's between $2 and $12 per job. And it takes time, right? So if you are very lucky and you live in a big city in the US, let's just say you live in LA, right? You're probably pretty lucky, because then you can get access to more jobs than, say, someone who lives in a bigger state and in the countryside, right? Or if you live outside of the US, like Australia or Germany or the UK, you won't have access to that many jobs, all right? But let's just say you lived in a big city in the US. It still takes you time to drive from one part of the city to another part of the city. So it just depends on where you are and at what particular time, and whether that job is actually worth it to get to that location in order for you to do that job, right? And so the question is, how much money can you earn? You can earn some income, but this is not by any means going to make you rich, right? Because if you think about it, for every job that you take on, which requires, a bit of time for you to do, right? You're not going to, smash out the jobs. You can't smash out like 10 jobs a day. It doesn't work like that, right? So, you might be able to do one job a day, maybe two jobs a day. It just depends, right? So if you're being paid between $2 and $12, depending on the complexity of the job, just do the math, right? So let's just say you earn an average of, $5 a day, right? So what's that per month? If you were, living in the perfect location, then that's what? 5 times 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like $150 a month. It's not that much income, right? Is it real income? Yes. Is it a real company? Absolutely. Do they really pay out? Yes, they do. Okay. They've got an office. It's a real platform. And it's pretty cool actually. If you want to earn, a little bit of money on the side, then Field Agent is pretty cool. But I mean, is it designed to make you rich? No. Is it designed to be a full-time income? No, it's not. It's designed to be, a little bit of side income on the side, especially if you are watching this during the coronavirus period. And yeah, will it help you to pay your bills a little bit? Yes. Is it going to give you your full-time income? Absolutely not. It's just not designed to do that, okay? But look, if you're here right now because you're watching this video and you're like, Aaron, I'm not really necessarily interested in doing this whole field agent thing. You're just looking for a way to generate more income, right? Whether it's to replace your full-time income or your full-time job income, or you're just looking for more income on the side, or maybe you are watching this video during the coronavirus outbreak and you're like, Aaron, I'm stuck at home, I'm worried, I don't really know whether I'm gonna have a job in the future, or maybe you don't even have a job now. How do I make sure that I secure myself for the future, right? And it's really, really interesting. So let me tell you a bit of my backstory, and then and this will give you some perspective on why this makes sense, right? So in 2009, at that point, I had been working a corporate job for 5 years, right? And I was doing pretty well, but listen, I mean, it was a corporate job, I wore a suit to work every single day. I got in my car, I drove to the office, 1 hour there, 1 hour back. I sometimes worked 12 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. It was a very, very stressful job. And by the end of 5 years, I was like, there has to be a better way for me to live my life. I was at a crossroads, right? Because I had no time with my family. I was making okay money, but when you have no time, what's the point? And if you're stressed out all the time, what's the point? You're not really enjoying life, right? And so at that stage, 2009, I started looking around for other options, right? How do I create an income stream for myself and be able to, maybe be my own boss and not necessarily have to work 12 hours a day and commute to the office and all that stuff, right? So naturally, I went to the internet because that's where you look for answers, right? So I went onto YouTube, I went onto Google, and I typed out, how do I make money online, okay? And so from 2009 to 2016, I kind of started tumbling down this rabbit hole and tried literally every single business model that you can think of on the internet. I did multi-level marketing online. I did affiliate marketing online where you sell digital educational products. I did survey websites where you fill out surveys. I did GPT websites where you watch video ads and stuff like that, I looked at stuff like Field Agent, websites like this. I did all these, crappy make money online websites where they pay you pennies on the dollar. It's just literally nothing money. I did ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus, top tier sales. I even did drop shipping, okay? And the interesting thing is if you're watching this during the coronavirus outbreak, even drop shipping is being affected because even though it's online, understand that all physical products are created in a factory, right? And for the factories, you need manpower. And a lot of these factories are in trouble because not everybody's going to the factories to work. So supply and the whole supply chain is being affected. Does that make sense, right? So if you're a drop shipper, if you get into drop shipping, it's not that they're not making money, they are, but their sales are definitely being affected. They're going down because the supply chain and their access to physical products is being affected, right? So I tried all these things. And from 2009 to 2016, I spent more than $90,000 of my salary. Okay, every month I would come back from work, I'd get on my computer, I would try a different thing, and literally I could not figure out how to get into profit. All right, for 8 years, 8 long years, right? Wanted to quit more than 20 times, and I was still working in corporate at the time, and then it was very stressful. Anyway, so 2016 comes around, and I finally find a mentor who basically teaches me how to sell digital educational products on the internet properly, okay? That's called affiliate marketing. That means it's a program or a product that people might want where you sell it to them. So you find the product, you find people who want them, you connect them together, and when you connect them together, you make a commission, right? And it could be a program on anything. Teaching people how to stop their dog from peeing on the carpet, teaching someone how to lose weight, teaching someone how to get six-pack abs, teaching someone how to play the piano, teaching someone how to do affiliate marketing, teaching someone how to generate leads on the internet. There's so many different digital educational products that people want to buy online, right? And so I honed in, started making sales, started making profit, and from 2016 to 2019 got really, really good at it, okay? Started generating tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of sales every single month. And in April 2019, I tripled my old corporate income, and I was doing very well in corporate. I was managing 13 people at that point in my career, right? And I quit my full-time job in April 2019, and I've been online working full-time since then. And since then, I've built my own business. I've got hundreds of students all over the world where I teach them this skill of affiliate marketing, selling digital educational products online, right? And it's been the most incredible journey, okay? And just to update you, if you are watching this during the coronavirus outbreak, the beautiful thing about this style of business, right, is that everything is online. There's no physical product. Everything is information-based. So my sales have not been affected by the coronavirus. If anything, everything is going up. I've had my best 30 days since starting this business because of the coronavirus outbreak. You know why? Because everybody's at home. Everyone's stuck at home. They're either watching Netflix or they're on their computer all day watching YouTube videos, or they're buying something on the internet, right? And because affiliate marketing, when you sell digital educational products, has nothing to do with a physical good. Like, I'm not selling a mouse, right? I don't need this to be manufactured, okay? So everything is downloadable directly from a website, which is why the supply chain is not affected at all, if that makes sense, okay? So yes, although there are people out there that are, losing their jobs and they're losing their income, there is so much interest with making money on the internet now that I've just seen a sudden surge of leads and sales and traffic and interest. It's just been incredible, all right? So if that's you, if you're someone who's like, Aaron, I'm interested in doing something like that, how would I get access to a training that would teach me how to do this, right? Well, I've got a free training program, okay? All you have to do is click the link right below this video, and it's going to lead you to my website. On that website, enter your best email address, and I will send you a training video directly to your email. So check your spam folders, okay? Because email nowadays sometimes ends up in spam, sometimes it ends up in your promotions folder if you're using Gmail. Check your folders, and on that video I will show you in detail all the different business models out there, why this works so well, okay? And I will show you exactly how to pick products, what to look out for, how to build out a sales funnel, how I've been able to do this, and why it hasn't affected me at all, even during this period of the coronavirus, right? So if you're interested in doing that, then there's a free training, first of all, and if you're very serious, then there's a way for us to work together, and I'll show you exactly how to build out a business like this if that's what you want to do, okay? So listen, I hope you enjoyed this review of Field Agent. Again, it's a great platform, there's very, very few platforms that I review that actually pay out money, right? But the cool thing is that this is a real program. It's a real company that does it, which is great. But just understand that you're not going to get rich with Field Agent. It's not designed for that, okay? It's designed to make you a little bit of extra income on the side while you're working your full-time job, or if you just want to make some extra income. But is it going to ever replace your full-time income? No. Is it going to make you rich? No. Can you travel the world with this kind of income? No, you can't, unfortunately, right? It's not designed for that. It's just designed to make you a little bit of extra on the side. But if you're looking for serious income online, then click the link below and I'll show you exactly how I did it. And hopefully we get to speak soon. All the best to you. Good luck and take care.